We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The kicker, Blake Groupie, set to start it. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere, buried back at the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
What's that?
On the ground, this is James Cook. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Alert! Five wide. What's that?
Now Allen on 1st down. That's caught left side by Cooper. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bills 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st down, it's Allen. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
2nd and a yard.
At the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Monday. Half. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Hey, tight. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Bills are going to have themselves a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 7-yard line.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll take it on in. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Valdez-Scantling on the move. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Open man, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he will go all the way. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, New Orleans. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Groupie able to add the extra point. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Alert, alert, alert! Here we go.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Half. Here we go.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Allen on third down, and that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Alert, alert, alert. Hey, tight.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's taken in. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Cooper going in motion. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. The speed on display. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. 2nd down, Carr. Now he takes off. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, New Orleans. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Carr working out of the gun. This one on target for Johnson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Olave is the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Allen working from the pistol. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Off 52. Regular. Alert!
Allen to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, with the good coverage, and there to get a hand on it.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one fielded at the 15. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Carr. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for, and it's going to be third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Carr from the gun on third down. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
29 down. 29.
Here's Carr.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They put Wilson in motion. Play action now. It's Carr. He's got room to roam. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
6-18.
Throwing is Carr. He's got his big tight end. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Saints are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, hold. What's that?
Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills.
Look out.
They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He's got the hook up there to Cooper. Still on his feet, and he's into the end zone. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Bills.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Extra point try by Bass. It's up and good. And the Bills go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Carr to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Second and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A big hole. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Derek Carr, touchdown New Orleans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Makes the score Bills 24, Saints 21. Groupie to kick off for the Saints.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Look out!
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's Cook. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Third down and 4.
We'll try and run here with Cook. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Out! Middle. It's out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. A throw left side, going to be intercepted.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
1st and 10.
One down.
The give running right with Kamara. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Carr. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield.
And he will score. Derek Carr. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Saints have taken a 4-point advantage. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Howden.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Now, a 2nd down throw from Carr. That is intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big... First and 10 now from the 36.
Alert! Gun. What's that?
From the gun, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Monday. What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On the ground, it's Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Olave is the motion man. Up the middle they go. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Carr working out of the gun. This one is caught by Moreau. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derek Carr. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So
that's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Saints going to use their second timeout.
Down! 180! 180, we're good, we're good! White Monday! Express! 694!
Carr now on second down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Go play action with Carr. He's got his man. That's Olave. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Olave is the motion man. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. On comes Blake Groupie for the PAT. The kick is good. The Saints tack on one more to their lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
On first and 10, it's Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Now Allen to throw on second down. That's caught downfield by Cooper to the 20. And he will take this one in. 81 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try. They'll drop to throw. Whoa. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now it's Miller. They face second down and 7.
Right, find that down.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Carr now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints are able to extend the lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints are going to extend their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And the Saints are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Olave is the motion man. On first down, Carr. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.